Hey friends, welcome to the Johnson City Living Podcast, where we learn about the people, places, events, and flavors that make Johnson City just a lovely place to live. I'm your host, Colin Johnson, with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Williams Realty. If you're interested in buying or selling a home in the area, or if you're looking at investing in a rental property, give us a call at 423-930-8003, and we will look forward to helping you. Now, let's get to today's episode. Today I'm sitting down with someone who knows the power of storytelling and community connection better than just about anyone. Welcome to the podcast, Miss Candice.
Thanks.
So you've lived and traveled in like 28 counties and
Countries.
around countries.
Yes, I might have misspelled that. So
That's crazy.
yeah, I've lived in and traveled to 28 countries all over the world. Spent a lot of time doing a lot of things. So
How did you choose Johnson City out of all these?
I actually went to Milligan.
Okay.
So I grew up in Southwest Virginia.
Yeah.
Went to Milligan, and then once I left Milligan, just kind of dabbled in travel a little bit, and then moved back here about 12 years later. So
So you've been here
couldn't
for
stay
about
away.
12 years.
Yep.
Yeah. Isn't it the best place?
It really is.
I just got back from Scotland, loved it, but there's no place like home.
Yep.
I mean, it was a great place to visit. Don't want to live there.
Yeah.
I love it here. It is awesome.
Yep.
Unfortunately, lots of other people think it's awesome. They're moving here like crazy, which is good for us.
Yeah,
Like, we love helping them buy and sell houses. It's one of the most popular spots in the world. It's
It really is.
It's amazing.
I find myself saying I'm from Tennessee, and my parents are like, "You're from Southwest Virginia."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, well,
Sort of. 12 years now.
yeah,
I think that's legit.
Yeah,
You can call
yeah.
yourself a Tennessean.
I do." So, yeah.
So you went to Milligan. What did you get a degree in there?
I didn't get a degree.
Okay.
Spent a couple years there dabbling in psychology, and college just was not for me.
Gotcha.
So I decided to hit the streets and get some street trainings.
There you go. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. And then, so what was your first job?
My very first job was actually Food City in high school.
Yes.
So, I think that's typical, Food City or something like that.
I love it.
And then I started retail, worked at Best Buy for several years, did retail management for 15 years. And so I've been all over. Like JCPenney and Academy Sports were my last two places for retail management.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And you're like, retail is not the gig for me.
COVID hit me, and I said, I'm not going back.
Right. That's good.
Yep. So
what are you doing now?
I actually own my own social media marketing business.
Awesome.
I started that about 3.5 years ago.
Okay.
I have 12 clients that I do social media for. Some I post 4 or 5 times a week. Some I just post once. But yeah, that's what I do now.
What's the name of your company?
Candid Marketing and Media.
Candid Marketing and Media.
So
Now,
we'll play on
for
words.
people who are thinking about getting into social media, maybe we've got some listeners all across the country, right? And so they're like, I'd like to start my own social media company. Tell us a little bit about how you went about it, how you chose that, and then what are some tips and tricks?
So when I started working at when I was at JCPenney, it was right around that time when social media was like really, really, really taking off. Businesses wanted to be a part of social media. And so at our store, I was actually put in charge of doing some put together outfits, take pictures, kind of promote stuff like that. And then when I went and left there and worked for a local nonprofit here, they did not have social media. I just kind of was natural at it, started teaching myself how to edit videos, things like that, and then decided, I'm really good at this. I should probably make a career out of it. So,
Do you love it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I do. I make my own schedule. I get to meet different people every day. I get to be creative, which is a huge thing for me.
Sure.
I don't like being in a box.
Yeah.
So owning my own business and being creative with people and getting to help them promote their businesses is something I absolutely love.
How do you keep creative, right? Because there's a lot, everybody's trying to get clicks and you want to have that viral video.
Yeah.
What do you do? Where does the inspiration come from?
I do spend a lot of time on TikTok. You have to. You have to get trends and ideas from there. But I try to explain it to some of my clients, and I almost can't. I do spend more one-on-one time with my clients than I think a lot of other marketing clients do. I will go on site with the customer, and I'll actually be the one filming and directing everything and helping them. And a lot of my ideas actually come up while we're together and we're just moving. I'm like, actually, trash all that. We're doing this now. I'll do trends every now and then, but I like to make sure that all my clients have something unique for their business, that we're not copying everybody else.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So.
How do you help your clients figure out what is going to be beneficial for them and help them tell their story? What are some tips there, you think?
One of the biggest things, I have a list of questions that I ask my clients when I first meet with them. It's like, what is your goal? Like, do you want to earn more money? Do you want to just people to see you? Do you want to inspire people? Because that changes the trajectory of like how you're going to promote them. So for Turkey Trot, especially this year, we got the 20th anniversary coming up. We're trying to hone in on the fact that this is like community. Yeah, it's fun, but like we're trying to hit the inspirational part for Turkey Trot. And then, you go over to, let's say, First Town Motor, the automatic shop, or the auto mechanic shop. We don't do, like, necessarily inspirational. We do more educational, fun type things. So it varies based on what the business wants and what they want to get out of it.
Yeah. It's got to be challenging because every day is different. Every client's a little different. You kind of got to be thinking on your feet a little bit, and then you have to produce something that people want to watch, right? And so does that stress you out at all?
All the time. I think I go to sleep trying to figure out ideas. I dream about them. I wake up panicking that I didn't get it right. Like it's, it stresses me out a lot.
I do a little thing called Fired Up Friday. I've done it for years, but I've gotten out of the habit of it and need to get back in it. And so Friday I was at a well golf tournament and I filmed it and then just forgot to post it.
Yep.
And so it's sitting on my phone and I should put it out.
And then 3 weeks go by and you're like, this isn't relevant anymore.
Right.
Should I post it?
Right. And so you're like, what do you do?
I have a few drafts like that. So.
How did you teach yourself how to be a social media manager?
I just started, I just downloaded the apps that other people were using. Like I follow a bunch of content creators on TikTok when I first started. And a lot of them will show you like tips and tricks. So CapCut was one of the very first things I downloaded. It's super user-friendly, and I just spent hours trying to teach myself how to do it.
Is that a video editing program?
Yeah, it's a video editing program. It's very on the low end.
Okay.
Like, it's not anything spectacular, but
that's
that's
not
where
expensive
I
either.
No,
probably,
it's like $5 a month for the pro.
That's great.
So, yeah. I just taught myself. I just figured out, if nobody else is going to do it, I have to learn it, and just, So.
What would be your top 3 things people need if they're going to be in your role? Like, do you need to go buy a fancy camera and microphone and editing software? What would be the 3 things you would say? Hey, these are what you need.
The biggest thing for me, I did use my iPhone for the first 2 years, and it worked. A lot of people didn't realize that it was my iPhone. So if you can't afford that, you can totally do it with a smartphone, especially if it's a good one. But I would recommend, if you are going to do it professionally, for people to get a better camera, so I actually purchased the Osmo Pocket 3. It's a game changer as far as clarity and stuff.
Okay.
I definitely would recommend that. Microphones are huge. Especially if you're doing things like this, or like when I go and interview Kelly Wolf for his stuff, you have to have clarity in what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you want to catch that laugh that he throws out.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Yeah. And then the third thing, and this is just my preference, is a notebook, because I will think of ideas all day long, and I have to write them down. Or a client mentioned this, they want that. And when you have 12 different clients, it's hard to compartmentalize.
Sure.
So, so good camera, good microphones, and a notebook.
And that's it. And then you're rolling.
You're rolling.
But you got to spend a lot of time on just in it, figuring it out.
You really do. I don't think, in my opinion, I think I do a good job, because I do go on site with my clients. It's really hard for me to ask a client to do something, send it to me, and then me try to figure out what to do with it.
Right.
I would rather be there to help them. They've hired me to help them through it. So I think that's probably something to keep in mind if you're going to start that, is be available for your clients.
Yeah.
So
I think it's probably very personal too, because you're doing life with them, and everybody wants to see behind the scenes. They want to see what they're doing.
Yep.
If they're celebrities, as I air quoted,
yes.
And so it's got to be a lot of fun, because you get to know people.
You get to know people on a more personal level than you would realize, because you are in their business every single day.
Yeah.
And you are seeing things come in on the back end that, you didn't see, or you have to be very understanding about that, or help them through that. Social media manager is not just somebody that posts. I almost feel like a therapist sometimes.
Sure, yeah.
Because they do see me on a regular basis. They're talking their ideas for their business out, because it's eventually going to end up on social media.
Right.
So talking through business ideas is something that you have to be prepared for as well.
Yeah. How important do you feel like social media is nowadays? I mean, to a local business?
I feel like if you don't have social media, you're already behind.
Yeah.
If you're just now starting it, I think that's totally fine. But just saying that you're not going to have social media at all, or just having a page and not posting, is still not enough.
Right.
Like, if you don't post at all and just have a page, people are probably going to think you're closed.
What are some optimal posting schedules for like a business to help them grow? And it depends on what they want to do, obviously. But yeah, talk about your schedule and how you post and what drives activity to the business.
So I have a lot of clients that'll ask me, how many posts do you recommend to start out with? Because I have a package for just about everything. And I'll be honest with them, you can do 1 post a week, but you are literally doing nothing but keeping your account active.
Right.
3 to 5 posts a week is really, really good. And it varying between videos and photos. Videos always do way better. As far as like scheduling and timing, I have a theory on things and how I've tested it. I don't schedule out content. I don't have it scheduled to post because I've noticed, in my opinion, that scheduled posts don't do as well.
Right.
I will sometimes stay up until after midnight just to post something because 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the first thing that pops up in the morning for somebody. So it's going to get the first morning stuff.
But if you scheduled that to post at 12:05.
I don't feel like it gets the same view.
Isn't that weird?
I don't know if it's the algorithm. It could be something made up in my head. But scheduled posts do not get the eyes on it that I
And then
like
you got to worry about, if I made a post today and I'm posting it 3 days from now, the world's changed.
Yes.
There's something could be awful, like Charlie Kirk got shot. And I'm not even talking about that. People think you're insensitive or you don't care.
Exactly.
And so I think it seems like a wise move to not,
It makes my job very difficult.
Sure.
Because if I'm posting for 12 people in one day, scheduling content would make sense. Because it is just me.
Right.
But I feel like my clients get more out of it if it's organically posted at certain times, specifically later at night.
Okay, so that it comes up first in the morning. Yeah. When are some other good times?
Definitely, like if you post first thing on Sunday mornings, that gives people some time to get through church, and then they're sitting at lunch scrolling through their phone. They're going to see your stuff.
Gotcha.
So Sunday mornings are really good. Late Friday nights are always good as well, like post dinner.
Okay.
Those are really good times for me.
That's cool.
So, yeah.
So we live in the storytelling capital of the world, Jonesboro, Tennessee, right? And the storytelling festival's coming. Talk to us a little about like crafting a story. Like, talk to us about how you walk somebody through. What are the key things, ingredients? I'll go in the story, and how you craft that to where it's just an awesome, thing that they can share on social media.
So Kelly, I don't give direction. I just show up and I put a camera and he's like, let's go. And he's a great storyteller.
Sure.
So we can't use that as an example.
Right.
But anybody else as guiding them along that's not as comfortable on the camera, my biggest thing is asking open-ended questions that are not a yes or no.
Right.
So let them tell their story. Ask a very generic question and let them lead where that's going to go. And I feel like that's going to get more of what they want to tell.
Yeah.
Because even if I've heard the story yet, the way I want it to go may not be how it should be.
Yeah.
So I just let them talk, ask very open-ended questions, and I try to actively listen while they're talking to ask more questions and make them feel more comfortable. So,
yeah. Yeah, and you have, you want to make them the hero, right? You're just kind of the guide through the story.
Exactly.
And then bringing it and finding something interesting. People are going to be right, and so I think it's pretty cool, and it's cool that it's been an oral tradition forever. Now it's the same, but you're videoing it, right? And so and then you've got all this AI stuff that's transcribing it, so it's now becoming written form as well. It's just kind of cool the way the technology's going. And where do you see it headed? Social media in the next few years?
So I actually was on the phone with somebody last week talking about how they use AI to help them produce videos and things like that. And I use ChatGPT all day, every day.
I'm doing it right now.
I mean, my brain will literally blank when I'm trying to think of a caption because I just spent all my energy creating a video.
Yeah.
But as far as AI creating videos and helping you figure out what content to do, I mean, it does threaten my job a little bit, but if you can't afford somebody like me or you don't have the creativity, I think it's great. I think there's a place for it and a time.
Or a hybrid. I mean, I think like you're using it, you know, you're not afraid of it. And I think there's always going to be that human connection, human need that, you know, AI is just not going to be able to solve. They say it will, but there's no way.
I agree. Yeah. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I'm not a huge fan of full-blown AI everything.
Sure.
So.
Yeah. And I think they need to make sure that they can't make robots that make more robots.
Correct. Yes. We all saw that movie.
Yes.
We all saw how Will Smith got, you know.
And Arnold Schwarzenegger, just got bad. Got bad fast. Yeah. So Johnson City's grown a lot in the last 12 years. Have you seen kind of the business scape change in the last 12 years and the creative community change a little bit?
I think as far as businesses, I've seen a difference in how like businesses don't necessarily compete against each other. And this might just be Johnson City.
Right.
But I feel like, and Laura at The Generalist has been a really key component to that, in my opinion. She is really good at bringing people together and like having businesses feed off other ideas and each other versus competing against each other. And I love that. That's the way it should be. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's we say scarcity or abundance mentality, right? And so if you have an abundant mentality, then you just don't worry about other people. You're like, there's plenty of business out there. And that's kind of the you know, sometimes I'm like, oh man, they got that house that I wanted. Because I have a competitive spirit for sure in my heart. But I mean, you just gotta go next. There's plenty of business out there.
Yeah.
And so I think it's interesting how you kind of have to think through that a little bit.
Yep.
Where do you see your business growing in the next 3 to 5 years? Do you have a plan?
I would like to hire an assistant. I had an assistant for a little bit, and then I realized I probably need to figure out like layout of what I need actual help with. Because it's really hard when people are hiring me for my creativity to hand over something to an assistant.
Sure.
But if I want to get more clients, I have 12 right now. I can't do much more by myself. So I would like to hire somebody that can come in and I can help them, you know, maybe learn the business or help me grow it. And
they can be the random posters for you.
Correct.
So,
yes.
You know, you're just creative. They're doing the hard technical stuff that you just don't get joy from.
Exactly. Canva graphics, you want to do those, you can do them all day long.
All day long. What's your favorite part of your job?
The people. Yeah. I like being and on-site filming with everybody. It, you know, it just gives me joy to go and hear what something they are excited about that week and how they want to share it and what ideas they have. Yeah, definitely. Love it.
What do you think the next social media app is going to be?
Oh, gosh.
I mean, what are the top 2 right now? What do you think?
So TikTok and Instagram
still
or YouTube. Okay. Like it's kind of, you know, in between there.
Do you have to be on all 3?
You don't have to.
But it's better?
I have a lot of clients that are not on TikTok. They don't want anything to do with it, which is totally fine. They're doing well just fine. But I would recommend it.
Yeah. That's what the new kids are checking out, right?
Yeah.
Which is pretty soon my parents
YouTube
will be
Shorts, those are good, but it's not required. But if you're going to have a small business, Instagram and Facebook, you have to have them. Yeah, you have to. Yeah.
Which one do you like the best out of the 2?
I like Instagram. I just post pictures of my dog and myself all the day long.
All the live long day.
And so many people on Instagram love it, and I'm like, great, I'll keep posting. So, yeah.
I love it. Any other tips or ideas that you can share about social media? And why should somebody come to you, Candice, and say, hey, of course, you just said you have a lot of people currently.
I
do you still have room?
There's always room for more.
There's room for more?
Okay. Yeah, there's always room. But I would just, you know, one of my biggest tips is just have fun with it. Yeah. Like, just try to be as authentic as possible. On my personal accounts, I made an agreement with myself that if I have to refilm it because I didn't like how I looked or how I sounded, I can't post it.
I gotcha.
So, and that's not necessarily for all the businesses, but just have fun with it. It's not the end of the world.
My wife, I used to get like really focused on making it perfect. Mm-hmm. And she was like, you just need to put it out there, right? Yep. Whether it was an email or a presentation or now social media posts and that kind of thing. Do you feel like that's the case? Just have more stuff out there as opposed to having it really perfect? Or
I'm kind of in between.
Okay.
I'm not somebody that's going to slap somebody up there and just say, oh, that's fine, you know. But I don't think, like, oh, I just didn't like how that song sounded right there. Like,
Right.
can we cut, like, what?
Nobody
let's
else
pick our
cares about
battles.
that, but
yeah, let's
right.
pick our battles. If nobody's going to notice it, it's not that big of a deal. Goes back to just having fun with it, I think. But I'm in the middle. I'm a
Okay.
little bit of a perfectionist, but I'm not going to spend 4 hours on something that is going to be just fine.
Which is probably pretty healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't want, like you said, you don't want to throw garbage out there because it's got your name on it.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's the optimal length of a video that you should be posting?
It's going to be different for every platform, I think. But
Like this podcast video is going on for 30 minutes.
yeah. Instagram and Facebook are going to be, in my opinion, from what I get from my personal stuff and clients, it's going to be shorter form content. TikTok used to be that way, and they've transitioned now to where if like you're actually getting paid by TikTok, you only get paid for videos that are over a minute long. And that has actually helped people. Like, there's been more minute-long videos, so people's attention span's a lot better. So TikTok, a minute or longer. Instagram and them about 30 seconds or less.
Okay.
Yeah.
People, you lose attention.
You really do. Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how short our attention span
Yes.
is?
Well, it used to be like 10, 20 seconds was the ideal, but now we're getting back to more long-form content. So.
What'd you say? I just dozed off for a second. I kid. All right. Anything else you want to share about your business that we haven't talked about?
No, I think that's it. Just,
You ready for the speed round?
I am. Let's go.
Have you been prepared?
No.
Okay. Well, it's going to be tough.
Okay.
These are really
Great.
high-level questions. Okay. First, your favorite local coffee shop in Johnson City.
Probably the Moon.
The Moon. Yeah, Brett.
I do like them.
Man,
yeah.
so good.
They have good stuff.
Carly and I were in there the other day, and all the plants were just so nice.
That's what I like, the vibe.
It's
just
so
yeah.
so good.
And they have options.
And
like
the
they have
coffee's
a
so
ton of
good.
options.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What's your favorite restaurant?
The Label.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love the sushi there.
Yeah.
I'm all about
Is it
sushi.
Tuesday nights they have half off
I think
or
it's
something?
Tuesday and Fridays.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That's half off their sushi is a great deal.
It's so good, too.
Yeah. Where do you like to go and recharge/relax?
Mondays are my day off.
Okay.
So I take my dog hiking. We go somewhere every Monday. We do about 5 to 8 miles every week.
Nice.
And we turn off our phones. My clients are not allowed to call or text me.
And your dog turns off his phone?
Yep.
Okay.
She's good to go. So.
Okay. What's your favorite hiking spot?
I actually just did it for the first time, Laurel Fork. It was very difficult. That Devil's Staircase is not to play with.
Okay.
But it is a great location. I would recommend it.
Is that in Irwin?
It's like between it's in Elizabethton kind
Okay.
of, but yeah.
Okay. Laurel Fork.
About 6 miles.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I like it. Best kept secret in Johnson City that more people should know about?
Family Promise Thrift Store.
Oh,
I love them. They
Yeah.
are great, and they do some great things for the community.
They
and
really do.
Their prices are amazing. So
I love it.
Yeah.
And you can drop off stuff there too.
you can drop off stuff. Yep. So
Somebody's visiting from out of town. What's the one thing you tell them they must experience?
oh my gosh, that's difficult.
I told you it was going to be
I know.
a little bit challenging. Obviously, they should experience looking at houses with me.
Yes.
But besides that,
oh my gosh.
you want to take a pause and come back
Yeah.
onto that one?
We'll have to come back on that one.
One word you'd use to describe Johnson City.
Community.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is so good, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
Why do you think the people here are so sweet?
I just think it's a really good mix of people that you're able to see different, even different cultures here. I think it's just very blended, and I think there's a lot of understanding in Johnson City, and it just makes you feel like you're welcome everywhere because there's so many different kinds of people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
All right, did you think of something somebody must experience?
I think just the views. I would probably send them up to Buffalo Mountain.
That is a great view.
Yeah, it's a good view.
And
So.
it's not a hard hike.
It's not. The elevation gain is a little rough, but it's only about 2 mile hike. So
Well, and you can drive,
you could.
you can drive up to the top part, and it's
Yeah.
maybe 300 yards
Yeah.
to get to the
Nothing at
overlook
all.
there.
Yeah.
And it's beautiful. So I think that's a great
Any
one.
kind of site, go
Yeah.
go look at the mountains.
The sunset up there is awesome.
Yes.
So my son and his buddies like to go up there and watch sunsets. And
Yep.
so we took our whole crew one day. It was just awesome. I've got
Yep.
a good a good photo from that. So
Aw.
yeah, super fun.
Cool.
What's exciting going on for you this season in the fall? What do you love fall?
I love fall. Fall is my favorite season.
Same with Carly.
I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if I have anything exciting. I mean, we have, the 20th anniversary of Turkey Trot coming up, which is going to be huge.
Tell people about the Turkey Trot.
Turkey Trot.
We are big fans.
Yeah.
But you can tell our audience who may not know about Turkey Trot. It's not where you get your pet turkey out.
It's not.
But you could bring it.
You could.
I see people bring dogs. Yeah, so bring your pet turkey. Mitch, you can bring your pet turkey.
Yep.
Mitch is excited. What's your pet turkey's name, Larry?
Yeah.
Or Dinner?
We might have to have him on stage this year. So
That would be awesome.
yeah, it's a 5K. It's downtown. We start on Legion Street right by the pool, and we end at the Doughboy Stadium. Have a huge event. You get Krispy Kreme. I think we even have Chick-fil-A gift cards being given away this year.
Dude.
All kinds of stuff.
You get a medal.
You get a T-shirt. You get a
T-shirt,
medal.
your medal. How much is it?
I think it's 25.
Yeah.
I think.
But that's for a T-shirt and a medal.
It is. Yeah.
And you pre-burn your turkey dinner
Exactly.
on Thanksgiving.
And part of the money from the Turkey Trot goes back into local schools and the community. So whatever schools, high school and elementary, has the most runners from their school registered, they get money.
Look at that.
So I mean, it's a win-win.
It sounds like a triple.
And we're going to have we're trying for 5,000 people this year.
Whoa.
So
That's pretty
I
awesome.
think we're going to have it.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That'll be good. Yeah, the Turkey Trot it's a Johnson, our family tradition. We always go in the morning, and whether it's hot or cold, usually last year it wasn't too bad, and then the years before we're frozen to death, and then
It
sometimes
rained
it's hot.
right up until we said go this past year.
Yeah.
And I usually stand up, I'm up on the East Tennessee rental thing.
Oh, okay.
And as soon as it stopped raining, it was just droves of people coming from their cars.
Everybody's like, let's go. It's Turkey Trot time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you feel better about eating a big old pile of
You
turkey
really
and
do.
dressing and gravy and rolls.
And you don't have to run it. You can walk it.
Oh, yeah.
So-
It's a trot.
Yep.
You don't have to. That's not a run.
Nobody's going to judge you.
Nobody is going to judge you for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, anything you want to share that we haven't covered?
No. I think
How do people
that's it.
connect with Candice Yates?
They can get me on Instagram or Facebook.
You're on the social medias?
I am. Just
That's
a little
pretty
bit.
cool.
I'm on the TikTok too.
Yeah.
And then I have a reselling page. I do thrifted resale goods
Nice.
called Shit.
Oh,
Single-handed inspired thrift.
Yeah,
So-
I like it. Single-handed
So you can buy some
inspired
shit
thrift.
and
There you go.
So yeah.
Yeah, I like it. What are your handles or whatever they say on Instagram and TikTok? How do they look you up?
So on the can with Candice.
On the can with
Candice with an I.
Okay.
Or Candid Marketing and Media.
Okay.
Or Oh Shit, It's Thrifted.
There you go.
So there you
I
go.
love it.
Yep.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for
Thanks for having
joining
me.
us today, sharing your story. I'm glad I got to get a little more deeply. Like you said, we've met a few times for sure.
Yeah. In passing.
In passing, and one day I'll maybe be able to forward you and your wonderful skills. It's inspiring to watch somebody figure out what their passion is, what they love doing, and then go out and do it and help other people. And you
Thank you.
do great work. And
Thank
so
you.
just wish you the best. If you want to come back on the podcast in a few years and tell us about now you got 10 assistants.
Yeah.
And, you're making mini movies and doing all that kind of stuff. We would love to have you back on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
thanks again for making Johnson City just an awesome place to live and telling the story about it. And
Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening. Thanks for being a part of the podcast. Thank you for supporting it. Click on the like, share it with all your friends. Hit up Candice and like all of her stuff because it's awesome. And so thank you again. And until next time, I'm Colin Johnson with the Colin and Carly Group and Keller Williams. If you want to move to Johnson City or sell a house or invest in real estate, we need to get you investing in real estate.
I know, right?
We'd love to help you. So thanks. Have a great day.